close your eyes, open your mind. Your inner wisdom is here to guide you forward through this magical experience. Welcome to our yoga class for flexibility. You're here on a beautiful beach in Grenada with a practice that will focus on improving flexibility with a particular emphasis on opening up your hips, inner thighs, and hamstrings. Throughout the class, we'll explore different ways to stretch and lengthen these areas, so remember to move mindfully and listen to your body, taking modifications as needed. By focusing on these important areas of the body, we can cultivate greater mobility and flexibility, allowing us to move through life with more ease and grace. So if you're ready to get started, grab your mat and let's begin. When you join the Boho Beautiful official app, you get immediate access to thousands of hours of content, tons of exclusive member-only videos, all completely ad-free. Plus, take part in monthly community initiatives, calendars, and live streams, and the Community Karma Project. It's time to feel great from the inside out. Download it today in the App Store. Welcome, friends. Thank you so much for joining me here today for our yoga practice for flexibility. Let's begin by coming over to all fours position. Your hands underneath your shoulders, hips over top of your knees. Starting by inhaling and just dropping the belly, looking up to the sky. And then as you exhale, round the spine and bring that chin to the chest. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round and release, welcoming lots of mobility into the spinal cord. Waking up the back, the chest. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale now, tuck your toes underneath and push back into a modified downward dog. So watch as my knees stay bent. We're just going to take it slow and easy first. So keep your knees bent, stretch through the upper body. Come forward, simply tap the knees to the ground and then push back with your hips for 1. We're going to keep our knees bent here for the first few rounds. Tap and push back, stretching out through that upper body. Really spread your fingers wide. Inhale, tap. Exhale, push back. Inhale now, let's go ahead and walk out our downward dog. Adding as much movement as you like, so move your hips a little bit, move your shoulders. Walk on the spot, press the opposite heel in towards the mat. Wonderful. Just walk it out. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale again. Exhale. Just hold and enjoy this posture for a moment. And then slowly round vertebra by vertebra, coming forward into high plank. Drop your knees to the floor. Bend your elbows, drop your chest and chin. Slide forward, release the toes, come into baby cobra. Maybe lifting a little bit higher here. Or come all the way up to your upward facing dog, lifting the thighs and the knees off the mat. And then push into the hands and come back up into downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, stepping forward with your left foot and then pivoting so you are using the length of your mat. Bending your right and then your left knee. Good. Just moving side to side, preparing the hips to go a little bit deeper into our hip opening postures today. So first, just move your weight to the left and to the right. And then slight pigeon toe of the feet, grab your ankles. And then release all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, you can look straight up. Exhale, release. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down even lower. So it's really important to work with the breath here. Staying in your wide-legged forward fold, really focusing on getting that forehead or the crown of your head to come as close to the mat as possible. With each exhalation, allowing yourself to relax into this asana. Give your body the permission to let go here. Good. Another deep breath in. Exhale, slowly bring your hands back to that center point. Extend through the elbows, bending your right leg, flexing the left foot, and then just switch side to side. So same thing as we did, but this time going just a little bit deeper. Trying to get those hips closer to the mat as you flex the other foot. Awesome, and then slowly back into that center. This time open the toes out, coming into your goddess pose. But we're gonna do something a little different. Placing the elbows on your thighs, just begin to rock side to side once again. Getting a little bit more into the hip section. And then adding a twist, bringing your left shoulder down as you look over to your right. And then switch to the other side. Now notice how I'm pushing the knees away from each other with my hands as I dip one shoulder down towards the midline at a time. Switch once again, left shoulder dips down. Look over your right. And then the other side, right shoulder dips down. Look over your left. Back to center. And then slowly heel toe your feet a little bit closer, coming into our Malasana squat. Slowly once again adding some movement here. A little rock, side to side. Notice how this feels in your joints, in your hips. A really great way to get into any stiff areas in that section of the body. And then once you found a good center, then hold your Malasana squat, but continue to push the knees apart with your elbows. Focusing on that lengthening sensation of the spine from the root of your spine all the way up to the crown. Let's release, extending your knees, pointing the toes slightly inward, release back into your wide-legged forward fold. This time go a little deeper. And then bending your right knee all the way down to the floor. And then left hand stays down as your right arm reaches up to the sky. Your left leg continues to be extended with the foot grounded on the mat. And what this asana does for us, it actually goes a little deeper, not into just the hip, but also the growing muscle. Switch sides, same thing. This time the other arm reaches up, and notice how you feel the difference here. And then begin to pivot, now turning on that knee, so then you're released into your half split asana. Working with the breath first. Inhale, slightly lift your body. Exhale, bend your elbows, dive that forehead to your knee or shin. Then once you've done those a few times, let's find stillness here. Focusing on the alignment of your body, pulling your left hip back, pushing your right hip forward. Left foot is flexed. Go ahead and breathe deeply. Exhale out. Inhale again. Exhale out. Inhale again. And exhale, slowly lift, bending that front knee. Drop your hips forward, opening into your low lunge. Interlacing the fingers, except your index fingers. Continue to point them up to the sky as you allow your hips to drop, feeling this nice opening sensation through your right hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Another inhale. Exhale. Surrender into this posture. Feeling that opening sensation through the hip flexor. Go ahead and now release the hands, bend your elbows, and then release the hands all the way down. Tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee, extend the front knee, flex your foot, and let's hold this pyramid pose. So similar posture as we did to our half split, but this time both knees are extended. You can keep the front foot flexed for a deeper sensation through the calf muscle. Or you can keep the foot relaxed. Just a deep breath in once again. And then as you exhale, bring both arms right back to the midline, to the center. Slight pigeon toe of your toes. Wide-legged forward fold, holding onto those ankles. Pull the top of your head all the way down. Maybe interlace the hands behind you and allow the arms to fall forward, adding a deeper stretch through the shoulders. Take whatever variation that feels good for you today. All that matters is you continue to release and feel that tension coming out of your hamstrings. Awesome, my friends. Come back to center. This time, what we're going to do is drop the other knee down. So your left knee, still facing the length of your mat. Relax the right hand down onto the mat as you reach your left arm up to the sky. A little twist, feeling that deep sensation through the right growing muscle. Keep reaching, keep reaching. Switch sides, other arm. Good. Inhale. Exhale, drop both arms, pivoting on that knee. I'm just going to turn the other way so you can see me better here. And now the right leg is forward. Relax into your half split. Let's add some movement first. Inhale. Exhale, dive that forehead to the shin. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it here. Remembering that the more you can flex that front foot, the more of the engagement you're going to feel in the calf muscle. So if you are looking for that deeper sensation, go ahead and keep your foot flexed. Focusing on bending and hinging at your hips, not your lower back. So always keeping those notes of alignment in the back of your mind. Always making sure that you're doing the posture properly for the benefit of the pose, of the benefit of your body. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. Exhale, look up. Bring yourself up. Bring your knee on top of that right ankle. Bend it in front and then opening into your low lunge. Interlacing the fingers, index fingers pointing up to the sky. Or if you like, you can keep your hand on your front knee. That's another option. Wherever you are, just breathe and focus on the sensation of your left psoas, your left hip flexor. Keep reaching up to the sky. Keep breathing deeply into the body, bringing lots of oxygen into the muscles, into the joints. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows. And release all the way down. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. And then from this position, extending the front knee, flexing your foot, coming into our pyramid pose. Same thing goes for this posture. The notes of alignment that we were working through on our half split. You want to think about pulling that front hip, your right hip, slightly back and pushing the back hip, your left hip, slightly forward. And that small readjustment is going to make all the difference in the sensations that you feel in your lower body. All right, friends, make sure that front foot is flexed. Go ahead and pivot now back to the width of your mat, slight pigeon toe of your feet. And as you come down with your forehead, see if you can bring your arms through the legs, reaching towards the opposite side of the mat. Palms of your hands grounded, and once again, really focusing on getting that crown of your head all the way down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale out. Come back to center. Lift your body. And then slowly heel toe your feet all the way together, pivoting and slowly making your way back to downward facing dog. Good. Let's just take a quick little flow here. Come through into your plank. Take your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Open through into upward dog. And then exhale, push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, jump forward and sit all the way to the mat, extending your legs in front of you, seated on top of your sit bones, reach both arms up, and then exhale, either hands behind your knees, reaching for the ankles, or all the way down over your feet, come into our seated forward fold. Wherever you are is perfect. Just breathe in this posture. focusing on hinging from your hip crease. And when you focus on the hips, you want to try and maintain that lower back as straight as possible. We never want to fold from the lower back when we do any kinds of forward folds. Wherever you are, just stay with your breath, focusing on the relaxation of your body through each exhalation. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sit back up. And then from here, go ahead and bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together, opening the knees out wide. Coming into our butterfly pose. So sit up tall, maybe just do a little movement of the knees up and down, just like butterfly wings. Get a little bit deeper into the joints of your hips. Inhale, hold on to the toes, and then as you exhale, dive forward, folding from the hips once again. Forehead comes down. You allow yourself to release all the way. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Through each exhalation, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper with your forehead to the mat. And then slowly come back up. Release the arms behind you, bring your knees together, and meet me anywhere along your mat in a cross-legged position. Good, just find your breath. Go ahead and reach both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your hands together at your heart. Once again, big breath in, allowing this breath to center you, to bring you into this beautiful grounded awareness within your body. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, hands at your heart. Slowly bow down to your own heart and thank yourself for your beautiful practice today. Thank you so much for joining me here in beautiful Grenada. I send you all my love and light, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I just wanted to let you know that the outfit that I was wearing in this practice is from our new eco-sustainable apparel line called Awakened Bohemian. We got yoga pants, we got yoga tops made out of recycled water bottles, made in the USA, and we are extremely proud of this line. So if you guys want to learn more, go to awakenedbohemian.com. Now with that, I'll see you in our next class.
One thing that you can do right now is get closer to yourself and get more in touch with your own body.
Right.
So that you can trust yourself again. And that takes work. In my program, I just created one called Freedom from Relationship Anxiety, and it's all about the somatic process of returning to our bodies and healing our nervous systems so that we can actually listen again to the messages that our bodies are sending us. Instead of responding to alerts of fear or anxiety, we have to slowly learn how to self-soothe, be okay, taking care of ourselves when we're feeling triggered or activated or scared to be alone, so that we can nurture ourselves enough to a place of confidence where we can see things clearly, and then we can take the steps to, change the relationship, repair the relationship, end the relationship, whatever is needed.